The Secretary General called on Palestinian and Israeli leaders to stand firm against terror, violence, and incitement, and to demonstrate in both words and deeds that the historic status quo of holy sites in Jerusalem will be preserved. So I have a two-part question. First, I want to go back to what I had asked you on Friday concerning the evidence submitted by UN Watch that a number of UNRWA employees have posted on social media incendiary language inciting violence and anti-Semitic attacks. You said it remains to be seen whether there were, in fact, personnel of the UN Relief and Works Agency, whether these were, in fact, personnel of the UN Relief and Works Agency, and that an investigation would be undertaken. So the first question is that investigation underway? Is the Secretary General, now that he's visiting the region, going to personally intervene and speak with UNRWA personnel to impress upon them that this is not, if these claims are true, that this is not acceptable? And UN Watch, I should say, has indicated that previous submissions of evidence of previous incendiary rhetoric by UNRWA personnel have essentially been ignored by the UN.
Regarding your earlier question on the UN Relief and Works Agency, they have followed up in the past, and they will continue to follow up on these charges. I have no further details on that.
On my question about the UN Watch claims, last month they submitted a report claiming that 12 UNRWA officials engaged in anti-Semitic incitement. And you said that that has been investigated. So I'd like to know what the results of that investigation are. Have they been submitted back to UN Watch? Is it the results in writing and publicly available? So that's my first question.
I would refer you to my colleague, the spokesperson for the UN Relief and Works Agency, Chris Gunnis, and he can provide you with details of how they've been responding to these
Well,
requests.
there hasn't been anything that we're aware of that's been made public or submitted to UN Watch, but I think
like I said,
you said there's been an investigation.
So no. What I've said is that what I've said is the Relief and Works Agency looks into all of these. It takes them very seriously. UN personnel are not supposed to engage in any sort of inappropriate activities.
You don't know the results of that investigation?
And the Relief and Works Agency has looked into it. I've talked with my colleague Chris about it, and I would suggest you do the same.
Wait. I'm sorry. I can't let you off that easily. Do you know the results of that investigation? What did he tell you? And what can you share with us?
There are different results in different cases. I'm not going to go through the whole one, all of them. Like I said, Chris Gunnis has the details, and you can get those from him.